He is able, he is able, he is willing, doubt no more. He is able, he is able.
Education is a lifelong opportunity and a journey that everyone yearns to accomplish. It is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Unfortunately, poverty at times denies those who yearn to drink from this well the chance to quench their thirst. We are among students who at one point were destitute of school fees. Thank God, through the efforts of Feli TOEFL, we have the finances to further our studies. Today, 14th April 2017, is a great day uniting all students in institutions of higher learning as well as alumni of this sponsorship program. We are at Cloud9 Place Restaurant within Eldoret City, Uasin Gishu County in Kenya, Africa. Feli gives us a warm welcome.
Let me just take this opportunity to welcome all of you, especially our guests who have really traveled so far. Mr. Amos Kimeli here, and Mora, all the way from Nakuru, and Mrs. Cheria, to say you come from Kakamega. Yeah, and I think most of us, we are just from around actually. Mr. Tabutia is from around, is from Meswa. So, yes, Kapsabet. Yeah. And we have my girlfriend here from Austria. She's called Suzanne. And the rest of us actually from around is Mr. Lele from Kamobo. And we have Mr. Patrick Mboy from Chepterit. We have Mr. Mutual from, should I say Mosoriat, or from Kamogo also. And Mr. Nixon Kiprotich is also from Kamogo. You are really, really highly welcome. I'm grateful that you really took this time to come so that we just have time together. It was actually my idea. I just wanted that, since I'm just here shortly, I just said I want to have time with you people just to get to know each other and share some ideas. And I'm really happy that, yeah, I think half of you have turned up. Unfortunately, most of our students, they are back in the universities. Around 4 of them, they couldn't make it, but maybe, you never know, maybe next time, when they have time, they will also have a chance to join us. So, I really don't want to take a lot of time. We'll just start immediately by, maybe it's better we introduce ourselves, because most of us, it is the first time that we're getting to know each other. Especially for me, Mr. Riad, we've just been talking on the phone. I've really not met her ever since. Yeah, and I'm really happy that she's also among us today. Yeah, well. So I'll take this opportunity maybe to introduce, okay, we start maybe with the students as we come to our guests. We have 2 guests with us here today. So that you can just say your name, what you are doing, where you are coming from, anything about yourself. We are happy to hear. So maybe you can start from here, or just anybody who is ready. It's not a must that we have to follow the line.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're welcome.
My name is Susanne. I'm coming from Austria, and I'm here for around 3 weeks because I'm a volunteer in Avin Kamobo School, and I do the holiday care program.
Susanne, here we say Susanna. Susanne.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's Susanne.
Yeah, it's Susan and Anne, Susanne. They just pronounce it the way they write it. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We are very proud that you are here with us today, because she's there in the school, and I just asked the principal if she could allow her to have time with us today, because I came with her. So, and I'm happy that you're here. I'm also they're also happy that you're also among us. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, anybody else who is ready?
Good afternoon. Mr. Lele Henry. I come from Kamobo. I'm one of the students that was sponsored. I'm already graduated last December on 9th. I'm happy to leave. Thank you for helping us. I'm very grateful. And God bless you so much. Thank you. I joined the project when I was doing Form 1. That is 2005.
My name is Kipkemboi Patrick. I come from Tetet, Nandi County. I'm taking veterinary science in Egerton University. I'm on my final year. Felista, by the way, is my first cousin. My father and her dad are brothers. So she's my first cousin. Okay, I joined my brother. I joined the program when my brother actually stepped out from school, and I was enrolled in 2013 up to last year. Up to 2015 actually. I was enrolled for 2 years. Because I'm very happy. We are proud of him. Managed to reach this point because of this program. I say thank you. I welcome all of you. I've been coordinating with my friend Caroline.
He's the one who really has this place
To organize this place.
Thank you very much.
I think next time we'll look for a better place like this.
Okay, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's see what comes out.
Thank you. So enjoy it.
I'm Mutual Kiprom Felix. I'm taking General Agriculture in certificate at a school called Kaipoi Technical Institute. I say thank you for all that you have done for us. May God provide you way. Thank you, Felista.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm Pamela Mora from Egerton University. I am a second year taking BSc Agribusiness Management. I enrolled for this program while I was in first year, that is 2015. And so far, so good. I think my progress is doing well, and I say thank you. I come from Osoriot.
I'm Lagat Protich Nixon from Kamobo, a student at Olesos Technical, pursuing a course applied biology, third year. It's a diploma course. So I'm happy being together because I know as we are here, we are one family, and for the support they are giving to us, we really appreciate. And as you are there, pray for us so that we can pass in our exams. Thank you.
My name is Regina Cheruyot from Kamobu. Though I came from Kakamega, I'm a part-time lecturer at University.
At
Masinde Mulilo University.
Masinde.
Masinde
Yeah.
University.
Okay.
I'm an invited guest. I'm really privileged to be with you. I really long to see most of you, more particularly you. I want to thank you on behalf of this school. Surely it has been a struggle. I believe it was God's plan. Yeah. At one time I felt so frustrated when I saw him when he was at home. Yeah. I really cried and prayed. Though I didn't tell him, I almost knocked him down because I thought, why can't he say a word about his brother? But God is good. The much you've done, the far they have gone, and the rest whom I don't know, I really appreciate what you have done. Continue doing this. I know one day, one time, God will reward all of you. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sosten Tabut. I come from Kapsabet, but I work here in Eldoret as a high school teacher, a principal. I'm grateful to be with you today through Felista. She's a long-time friend of mine before she went to Europe. So when she came back, she asked me to accompany her to meet you. I'm grateful for the work that this organization is doing in sponsoring the needy students. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you very much for the introduction. I think now at least we have an idea what some of us are doing, and yeah, I'm really grateful that you've really taken this time to be here this afternoon, and I want to thank you once more. I think we still have to let him introduce himself. I don't know if you can give somebody the camera.
Yes, I'll give somebody the camera. I'm Muskemboy, alias Mzalendo, from Masai Mara University. I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Information Sciences, and I joined this program in the year 2014 when I was miserable, running up and down, at the point whereby I thought I could not further my studies, but you came in and really did something that still inspires me to do more. I'm so grateful. I don't have much to say. Whatever I'm doing currently as a radio news reporter, a swing presenter in some radio stations. I at times do it in KBC Radio Taifa. I at times do it in Kitwek, and I'll still network to do more. And currently I'm reporting for Sauti ya Mwananchi Radio, which is currently in Nakuru. And I'm really grateful for this program. It has made me who I am today. God bless you, and may he who gives us breath of life give you more strength and more resources to sponsor more. God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. We still have one member who is still on our way, Miss Caroline Chelagat. She is coming all the way from Nairobi. I think maybe in 1 hour she will be with us. And we have also some of our students who did not really make to come today because they've resumed university, and I think they're undergoing some exams. I'll just, maybe some of you know them, I don't know, but I'll just say their name. One is Henrik Prono, is already, where is he? He's in Mombasa. He's not a student anymore. He already finished his studies. He was in the Olesos Technical Institute. He took, if you can remind me, he took something with business management. Yeah. He couldn't be with us today because he's in Mombasa. Maybe he's looking for work, I'm not sure. And then we have Mr. Kelvin Plating, also who is not there. I think he's in Jomo Kenyatta University. And Mr. Disen Kemboy, Mr. Robert Kiporir, and Vincent Kiplagat. Around 5 of them are missing today. These are just a group of the students who are, we have 2 college students here, and most of them, they're actually university students here. Yeah, there may be, and also Angeline Chelimo, she graduated, she's also a teacher.
No, she's yet to graduate.
She's not, okay, she's graduating next year because I think she missed some exams. This year, yeah.
Wow, that was a great session of welcoming and introduction. Feli, we've heard that your husband Rainer Toffe is an integral pioneer of this coveted academic sponsorship program. Kindly tell us more.
It is because of him that this program is existing. It happens that he came to Kenya around, it was 1993. This is when I finished my high school. And he came just here for an exchange program with a cousin of mine who is in US, Simon. I think some of you know him. Because he was an athlete during that time. So they did an exchange program. Simon went to his family in Europe and my husband came here at my uncle's place. So this was in 1993. I had even not not known him by them. And then I came to know him in 1996 because he used to go and come back. I met him, and then we knew each other. That is where our relationship started actually. And during that time, this is where the founder who really we started, because he has his friends back at home, and he has some relatives. So he used to come with some of his friends, and one of them was called Mr. Stefan, whom the mother told him that he should really look maybe for a child. He wanted just to help a needy child in Africa. And during that time, actually, my family was very ample. That's why this boy here is the first one, Felix. I think is the very, very first one, 1996. I think that's when you started nursery school. This Mrs. Oti decided we put him to a private school. The academy he went, Baraka. Yeah, he started there actually in Baraka. And I am the second one because after I met my husband, during that time we were still friends. So I had also finished my Form 4 and I couldn't also join any college because of school fees problem. So when Reinhard went back to his country, I got a college, but I could not manage to pay the school fees. So he's the one actually who came back and let me, because I did my nursing school in Kaplong. This is a private, and during that time it was really expensive. So he really helped me through the same way I'm doing now. He made me go through my nursing school education. Him and his family paid everything for me. And then in the year 2005, this is when I went to Austria. But then during that time, we tried to assist also my family, my sisters and brothers. We tried to see that also they get better education. Unfortunately, maybe some of them did not make, but after I finished my nursing school, I went working in Mombasa for 2 years. That is when 2005 I went to Austria. I'm now in Austria for around 10 years. This is my 10th year. I have 3 children. I think most of you know them. Amos, Marius and Jonas. The age of 9, 6 and 3. So when I started in 1998, I finished in 2002. 2005 I went to Austria, and during that time Reinhard was also undergoing his studies. He finished his studies and he did his first practical. You do teaching practice? Yeah. And in his first teaching practice, because he's a high school secondary teacher, he went to a school called PRG Town. We call it BRG, as in I have to to translate it in English. It's a little bit complicated, yeah. So when he went to this school, he is a sport and religion teacher. So some of the religion teachers in the school, they happen to know that he is in contact with Kenya, that he is married to a Kenyan lady, an African lady. So one of the teachers got interested and he really asked him, how did you manage that you were in Africa for so long? So it happened that he really told his story, how long he was in Kenya and what he did. And somehow they got interested in the school. The religion teachers came up and they said that they want to form a supporting program. And before that, we used also, since he was one, we had some friends or relatives who also, we tried to look for some children back at home, some needy children, to get some sponsors. In the beginning, it was just like our friends and people whom we know. But then when Reinhard was in this school, they also got interested, and then they just had interest and they put up this program. It's only actually religion classes who are doing this. Some of you are having personal sponsors and some are having sponsors from the school. It is an high school actually, because there is the lower primary and then there is the high school. The children go to school, the nursery, they go for 3 years, kindergarten. 3 years, and then after the 3 years they go to lower primary for 4 years, and then after the lower primary you go to high school for 8 years. And then from there, there are 2 types of high school. There is high school which maybe will lead you to go to the university, 8 years, and then also you can go to a mid-high school, middle school. They categorize their children there according to the points you have. If you want to have good points, then you are able to make to the higher high school, or otherwise you just go to a middle high school where you can also have a chance still to make to university. But I don't know, do they have to do an exam? Matura, okay? Then if you are really bright and good enough, then you can still do, it's like this national exam where you qualify to go to the university. This is how the school program actually is in Austria. So in this program of ours, we have this school now, which is the PRG Town School, which are having the religion classes. The religion teachers organize the students. They do some activities to collect the school fees money. They sell cakes when the parents they are there, or they wash the cars for their parents. They get little pocket money. They do so many activities. In Austria, you can really do many activities, especially during Christmas. People are very generous. They give out a lot of money. You know, when the children are involved, the parents are willing because they see that it's like children are helping children. The children, they are trying to help you people also be able to pay your school fees to get a better education in school. And during that time, actually, in the beginning, I started mostly from my family or the village around me. I just looked at the relatives or somebody who is really needy. We started sponsoring children in primary school, academy schools actually. And then it reached a point where we were a bit disappointed because we used to take just children from these needy families and put them in academy schools, which you have to pay. Yeah, some of them really did well, but most of them did not perform well. So it means after standard 8, they did not perform. And you know, the program says, okay, our aim was actually like to make you people finish your high school so that you can go to college and come out as a successful person to be able to assist your families back at home. We faced a lot of challenges because you pay this academy school fees for 8 years and then somebody comes out, does not perform, so you have still to push him through the high school, then you still have to push him through the college. As in, and you know, if you don't perform in high school, it means you just get these normal colleges where you really end up not performing well, or you end up with careers which you cannot be able to get a good opportunity in life. So we sat down. I think you know the people who have been assisting me, Mr. Josephat and Sarah. Yeah, Sarah Mutwal. She's a teacher. Maybe she might pass by, but she said maybe later. Okay, then everybody knows that. Some of you maybe were being identified with her. I don't know, but actually she's the one who is like my advisor. She tells me and go in the village and look for these needy children. And Mr. Josephat is the one who is dealing with the financial part of it. Now we sat down, the three of us, and we decided we are not taking any more actually the primary schools because of these challenges we faced. We decided that if somebody has money to come out successfully through the primary education, just in a normal primary school, we will not have people who will maybe disappoint us in future. Now we are really actually focusing those needy children who have done their standard 8 and have performed well and they really need some assistance. But most of you, they came in different ways because this is a new kind of program. We did not have any kind of experience, as in it's something which really just started like that, and I'm happy that it's really growing, and we hope that in future we will be able to have successful people among us here. And that's why when I was back at home in Austria, I was coming actually shortly. I'm just here for 2 weeks, and I said I think I want to meet you people. I want to meet you people because this idea I really brought it from Austria. I see in Austria people who go to high school together, people who go to primary school together, they still always have meetings you cannot imagine. Once in a year they call them class and treffen. And this really interested me, and then I thought of you people. I said I don't know, it's just an idea. It's among you people to see if you really want to remain like a family. And I thought some of you have now finished, some of you are still almost finishing, and I thought the moment you finish and we really don't have something like a family, then it will just end there. Okay? So I don't know, it's something, it's my idea I wanted to share with you. I don't know what you think about it. We can just try to interact among ourselves and see, as in, if you really maybe want to continue with it, it's upon you people, because I thought it could be nice. One time you never know. It could be really beautiful if we remain together, especially you, because some of them are already finished, and I thought this is really an opportunity where we can start something or come up with anything, an idea.
I've learned so much about what you have done, and I must truly say that it is a noble cause. Helping the needy is something that is very, very important, and I want to thank you for initiating that plan to assist the needy people. They are no longer children, They were children then. So back in Austria, I want to say that those who are supporting this program are also doing us a favor, because they want to see people improving their lives. I've been a friend of Lester for a long time. When I was in school, I happened to have known her through, she used to visit her aunt. Her aunt is married to my uncle. So I was in school, she was also in school, and we were facing nearly the same the same challenges. Myself, I went through school through assistance from the people. In Kenya, we call it Arambe, fundraising. So what she has explained is very important because she's plowing back the help that she got so that other people also benefit. Improve yourself, help your family, because we have seen she started by helping the immediate people, and help others too, and God will reward you for that. So I'm happy that you are here today, and I know there are others outside there, many of them, who have been assisted. So as you go back to Europe with your friend Susanne, take our greetings there. I now want to become a friend of the organization and help where necessary.
Thank you.
So thank you and God bless you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Auntie.
The first motivational talk is over. Hoorah! Caroline is here. Sorry for the long journey and thanks for joining us. The panel is eager to know you, please. Pleasure.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Caroline Chalagat I'm from Kapsabet, but nilikuwa nasoma Nairobi, an institution inaitwa Kenya Institute of Management. I was taking a diploma in purchasing and supplies, and I'm a graduate of last year, 2016. Currently, I'm thinking of going back to school. I had taken a diploma, so for now I'm going back for some degree. But in the meantime, as all of you know, kutafuta kazi nowadays is tricky in the current world. So I'm doing some small businesses that are going to help me not waste time as I look forward to joining for the degree. Thank you.
Really overjoyed. If you talked about, you raised these people from the ground and you're seeing here a gentleman and a lady, you've really done it. You've really done a lot of work, and you've still told us some are outside, about 30 of them, 40, and I'm really overjoyed. If these 30 Kenyans will hold their hands together and bring forth other Kenyans 30, we will have gone very far, beginning from the hand of Austria. I'm very grateful. I'm really very grateful. I want to whisper a word to you that our status does not determine our destiny. Your destiny is there, it depends on your hard work. I'm a product from a very, not humble background, but very humble background. Very humble background, because as much as in this was English we talk about very huge land. Yes, we had a very huge land, but with a lot of ignorance. A lot of ignorance. Remember, I was born in a polygamous family. And more so, I'm a child of the first wife. You remember, for a man to go for a second wife, the love must have died in the first one. So an African, more particular a Kenyan, while he has moved to the second wife, the other family is forgotten, forever, neglected. So we were neglected, we were left like that, and most of my brothers and sisters lost hope. But I thank God, despite everything, despite the challenges that we went through, I'm here today. The land is still the same size they talked about the other time, but the knowledge I've gathered here is so great. I've just gathered my knowledge through some help, through having a lot of courage to tell people my problem. And people would advise me to move this way and this way. Remember, as you talk about those children who have dropped out, Please don't leave them. Especially the girls, don't leave them. If you are not able to reach them, give me that assignment, I will reach them. And you continue supporting them. I remember after my Form 4, I left our family and I got married at the age of 18 years. 18 years. So my father came back and took me to Baraton University. From Baraton again, Kapsabet was just a walking distance. So I went back. I was wondering how is he going to educate me, yet he never bothered about me. What about the others? But when a girl is deviating from the norm, it is because of the challenges that are there. I learned later on that I had really messed, and I didn't blame anyone. I learned to blame myself, and I began to stand. I told you I got married at the age of 18 years. Remember 18 years? 18 years. 18 years. And then at 19 years, I had a baby boy already. That is when life, Africa life without education is life. Because you know, I know you know how a woman is treated. You're supposed to remain home, do all the ABCDs. And I told God, please, I used to be the president of the students. When they will be asking where I went, where did the president go? What will they say? So I woke up one morning, came all the way to DC's office of South, and I told him, I've come to your office. Though I was stopped, all those stopovers, where are you going? Who are you? But I was very persistent. I went and saw him. I want to continue with my education. And then I was told there is only one chance here, Teachers College. I told them, even now, and remember by then, my child was 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old. I was told, report chance to Teachers College, that is Mombasa, next week. And I have a baby. I'm newly married. My husband is in college. He is not even aware. Where will I get the fees? So when he came back home, he refused. He was not ready to pay the fees. But more determined than before. I told him, I'm going home to my father. I'm going to kneel down. I hope my mother will take care of this baby, and I'm going back to school. He went back to college. Later, after one day, he came back. He told me, you're going to college. So I went to college. After college, Teachers College, came back and joined university for my first degree. Later, I did my second degree. Now I'm almost finishing my PhD. I thank God. I thank God. It doesn't matter where you've come from. What matters is where you are going. Are you really determined to reach where you're going? With you are so privileged because you have a mother here. Austria is your mother, who is taking care of you. Whether you like it or not, you are still pushed to go. Whether you drop on the way, she's still there to look for you. Don't misuse this chance. Don't really misuse this chance. Good enough you are here as a family. Please do make it a real family, where by the end of the day we want to know, where is Angela? Where is Ruben? Where is the other one? And my new friends who have completed their studies. If you Google in the internet, there's a lot of jobs in Kenya. Very many jobs. And you are still in Gamuruya. They are very big schools, although they are not TSC, but they pay well. Look at Nova Academies, they are advertising for teachers now. Look at Agagan, advertising for teachers, and that one will be 100,000 plus pay per month. But you are sticking to the Muruguyo and a board, of which you are supposed to struggle to pay back to the community. The community in this time is you sponsor others. That is what we want. Otherwise, I want to wish you a bright future, struggle, and continue struggling every day.
Oh yeah. Indeed, it is a marvelous union and sharing of life experiences. Caroline, I have the privilege of delivering a vote of thanks on our behalf.
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving us this chance and also this time for you guys to plan this meeting. Because if it was not possible with him, hatungekutana hapa leo. Secondly, ningependa kusema asante sana for you especially Feli. Because if it was not for you, penye sisi wengine tuko sahi hatungefika. You really came into our lives at the time we needed you. Na ukatupush, and with the encouragement, you also came in as a mother, encouraging us, helping us each and every day, making sure that tumepata school fees, tumeenda shule mpaka penye tumefika saizi. May God bless you and your family. Also take our asante to our sponsors. I know each one of us have different sponsors. Yeah. Waambie asante sana, tumeshukuru, waendelee kufanya kazi nzuri na Mungu atawasaidia. Yeah. Najua kama ingekuwa wewe pia tungepata the sponsors.
Feli is so happy. She reiterates the need for us to develop our life goals. Surprisingly, she opens a precious bag and gives us gifts. Everybody gets elated. Were it not for the night, we could continue chatting, but it's already 7 p.m. East African time. Bye. Let's leave at our own convenience.
I've come to you for protection. Let me not be defeated. Be my secure shelter and a strong fortress to protect me. You're my refuge, my defender. Lord, I've come to you for protection. Let me not be defeated. Be my secure shelter and a strong fortress to protect me. You're my refuge, my defender. You're so righteous, bring it and rescue me. Listen to me, and save me. Allow me to go nowhere. My plea, salvage me, because the righteous bring it and rescue me. Listen to me, and save me. Allow me to go nowhere blame. I get my plea, salvage me. Friendly, I remain praise thee. Don't reject me, now I'm very